Taking it all off in a film used to signify the end of an acting career. Serious actors steered clear of bearing it all, while lesser-known performers were free to do the scenes and maybe even make a name for themselves for doing it. Today, that has all changed, and some of the most well-known actors are not only showing a little skin, but going all the way, leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination. Most of the actors on our list donned their birthday suit in the name of meaningful art, while one just did it for a laugh. Here are 10 actors who took it all off on the set of their movie. Shia LaBeouf in Nymphomaniac. Even for a former Disney star, Shia LaBeouf has had a rocky career. While there have been public altercations and fumbles, his film choices and performance art still remains the strangest thing about him. He hit it big with Disturbia and Transformers, but has since veered off to much more independent films. One of those films is Nymphomaniac, in which he not only appears fully nude, but also engages in lewd sexual acts. Director Lars von Trier has stated that the sex scenes were performed by porn actors with the film actors' faces digitally superimposed on the bodies. Even if the unsimulated sex was not performed by the Even Stevens actor, the full frontal nudity is all him proving Shia is not so shy. Angelina Jolie in Gia. Angelina Jolie has become a UN ambassador, philanthropist, mother of 6, and still manages to not only star in films, but direct them as well. After making a few forgettable films, Jolie burst onto the scene with 2 Golden Globe wins, one for George Wallace in 1998, and the next for Gia in 1999. It was in Gia that Jolie stripped down completely. In the film, Jolie plays real-life model Gia Marie Karanji, a troubled woman who gets involved in drugs and promiscuous sex. The film is devastatingly sad, and it is no wonder that audiences applauded Jolie's performance. One of the reasons her performance is notable is because of the rawness in which she plays Gia, and part of the rawness includes plenty of nudity. The real Gia was anything but bashful about her body, and Jolie portrayed that perfectly in a photo shoot scene and a truly intimate sex scene with actress Elizabeth Mitchell. Angelina Jolie took it all off for Gia, while cementing her position as an emerging star. Heather Graham in Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights may best be remembered as not only a film that showed the bleak reality of the 1970s porn industry, but also for its final moments, which show Mark Wahlberg revealing his prosthetic phallus as Dirk Diggler the porn star with a roller coaster career and an impressive appendage. The real nudity that makes the list is Heather Graham as Roller Girl. Before Boogie Nights, Graham had appeared in many films, but it was the role of a teenage girl who finds herself part of a family made up of porn actors and directors that made her unforgettable. Graham manages to give the audience a full frontal view, engages in simulated sex, and still maintains a bubbly innocence. Heather Graham has appeared in other films in which she bears herself, but it was Boogie Nights where she stripped down completely. Jason Segel in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Being caught in an awkward situation can be embarrassing, but when you add nudity to the equation, it's downright tragic. That is, unless the one standing nude is Jason Segel in the comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which made the situation hilarious. In the film, Jason Segel plays a composer who decides to surprise his girlfriend, played by Kristen Bell, when she gets home. Part of that surprise involves him being completely naked. His girlfriend is almost as shocked as audiences who did not expect the funny man to go full frontal. Things get even better when Bell's character dumps him and he chooses not to get dressed first. The concept is silly, but Segel based it on a real-life breakup, and the scene remains one of the most ludicrous and lighthearted full frontal movie moments. Michael Fassbender in Shame. In the 2011 drama Shame, audiences were given an eyeful of Michael Fassbender. The actor, best known for playing a young Magneto, did not tease audiences with his nudity. He is fully nude in quite a bit of the film. Fassbender plays a man dealing with sex addiction, making his nudity necessary for the plot. Carey Mulligan plays his sister, who comes to stay with him for an extended visit, which puts a damper on his lascivious plans. Mulligan took it all off too, but it is the amount of time Fassbender spends in the film completely without clothes that wins him a spot on our list. Ben Affleck in Gone Girl. Ben Affleck is a major movie star and household name, so it was somewhat astonishing to hear that he appeared nude in the drama Gone Girl. While established actors have taken on roles in which they go full frontal, it's usually because the nudity is vital for the character. In the case of Gone Girl, there's no real need for the nudity, and it occurs in a sudden and unexpected way when Affleck's character enters a shower. Director David Fincher convinced Affleck to do the scene fully naked to create a feeling similar to a European film, removing all sense of vanity and giving the film a more realistic impression. Ben Affleck seemed to agree and was also showing a bit of solidarity with his female co-stars, who also showed skin. Kirsten Dunst in Melancholia. Kirsten Dunst was a child actor who grew up in front of audiences while avoiding the troubles that usually come with it. Successfully transitioned from playing the precocious kid to playing a teenager in The Virgin Suicides and Bring It On, to finally finding a place as an adult actor in quiet independent films. One of those films was the drama Melancholia. Lars von Trier's science fiction drama is a stunning departure for viewers who are used to Dunst's earlier work. The film stars Dunst as a young woman planning her upcoming wedding while also awaiting a rogue planet that is going to collide with Earth. Dunst's performance and the film in general are mesmerizing, but Dunst takes her metamorphosis as an adult actor one step further by taking it all off. Some actors claim that their decision to be nude in a film is because the nudity is not gratuitous and it was necessary for the character. In the case of Melancholia, this is actually true. Even more relevant is that the director ensured Dunst's body and every other scene was viewed as an elegant piece of art. Maggie Gyllenhaal in Secretary. The film Secretary shows what it's like to be in a sadomasochistic relationship, making full frontal nudity almost a requirement. Maggie Gyllenhaal did not shy away from multiple scenes in which she was in varying stages of undress. She plays a character who is socially awkward and does her best to fit in as a secretary to the commanding and slightly intimidating James Spader. Even with its subject matter, the film is quite sweet and funny, but also doesn't make light of the character's desires. Secretary made Gyllenhaal an indie movie star, so shedding her clothes for the world to see doesn't seem like a big deal. It must not have been for Maggie, considering she has appeared nude in a few more films following Secretary. Scarlett Johansson in Under the Skin. Scarlett Johansson is one of the hottest female actors in film, and she has acquired plenty of admirers for her talent and voluptuous appearance. After years of avoiding nude scenes, Scarlett finally showed audiences what she had been tastefully hiding for years in the film Under the Skin. The science fiction film stars Johansson as an extraterrestrial who takes the form of a human woman and seduces unsuspecting men. While getting used to her new human body, the actress is shown fully exposed. Johansson was not sure she wanted to go nude for the film since she never did it in the past. Her apprehension and fear subsided once she spoke with the film's director and understood the importance of her character being nude since her body is her enticement and weapon for the men in the film. Her decision to do the film was certainly appreciated by fans. Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street. In a short time, Margot Robbie has become a huge star thanks in large part to her role as the beloved DC character Harley Quinn. Before she was wreaking havoc in Gotham City, she made a huge splash opposite Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. In the film, she plays the second wife, Naomi, of DiCaprio's Jordan Belfort. The moment Robbie enters the film, it is hard to look anywhere else, thanks to her striking beauty and mesmerizing performance. While her character seems mysterious at first, Robbie did not hide anything from audiences during a seduction scene with DiCaprio. Originally, director Martin Scorsese offered the actress to do the scene in a robe, but Robbie declined the offer, noting that Naomi's body is the only currency she has and would surely lay it out there for Jordan to see. While there is plenty of nudity in The Wolf of Wall Street, Robbie's bare debut remains one of the most memorable moments of the film. There's our list. What do you think? There are countless movies that show an actor bearing it all. Which ones did we forget? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos like this one.